Hi guys, Ninjani. My name is Samkelo Makoko and I'd like to welcome you to another Lokshin Online Learning Academy tutorial where I'll be showing you and teaching you how to create your own websites using WordPress. So in the previous tutorial, I showed you how to buy web hosting from Web Africa as well as your domain name from Web Africa. And there was a special deal that Web Africa had which enabled you as a customer to buy a free domain name and only pay for your hosting. So let me just show you something. This day I did show you something that they actually charged me to rent on a pro rata basis. So it was around 5 rands I think on a pro rata basis, and it was charging me for the 30th of April as well as the 29th of April. And I told you guys that monthly I'll be charged 79 rands for hosting and everything. So they sent me another invoice quite early in the morning, 1:15 a.m. They sent me an invoice telling me that from the 1st of May up until the 31st of May I'll be owing 79 rands, which is the monthly hosting amount. So I do understand and stuff. Over and above that though, today I want to show you how to install WordPress using what is called a one-click installation. So we'll be using Cpanel, the Cpanel backend. As I told you, your website has it has a root folder, like a backend where it's the root. Like think about roots of a tree, for example, which is the basis of the tree. You can't see it, but it's the basis of the tree. You can only see the upper part, like the stem and the leaves and so on, but there's a root of the tree, so you can't say it, but it's very important and it's crucial because the tree itself gets water or absorbs water through the roots. Same as the website. Your website is built from the roots, and your root is found in the Cpanel, in your Cpanel backend. So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to go into your Cpanel backend and install WordPress and so on. And there's also other things you can do on your Cpanel backend, but for today, I'll be showing you how to install WordPress. In other tutorials, I'll show you how to actually create your own email address using your Cpanel backend and a little bit more. But today I'm showing you how to install WordPress and you can create your websites. So, excuse me. In order for you to log in your Cpanel, you have login details that Web Africa gave you, and I showed you these login details yesterday. But let me just, for the benefit of people who haven't seen them, you go into your email. So after signing up for your web hosting, you'll be sent a stream of emails from Web Africa, and one of those emails will have a subject that says it talks about hosting though. Let's check it out. Your Web Africa invoice. Yes, it says here your hosting account is active. So just click on this email, and then when you scroll down in this email, you'll find your login details, like your username. So here's like as you can see here, it says hosting control panel. Below that, I'll probably see my details. It's my my username as well as my password. So simply visit your control panel. Here are the login details here. So your username as well as your password. So you should check out your email also after registering your domain and buying your hosting, so that you can log in on your Cpanel. So let's get into the tutorial then. So to get into your Cpanel, you basically type Cpanel. Cpanel dot your website, your domain name, so it's basically, so if your domain name is samkelo.co.za, for example, to log into your Cpanel, you'd say cpanel.samkelo.co.za and you press enter, and then it's going to load. So now that I'm on my Cpanel, I use my username as per email address, as per email from Web Africa. I think I did copy my password because yeah, successful login.
Okay, now I am on my cPanel backend, as you guys can see. Basically, what I'll basically want to talk about here is that in order for you to install your cPanel, you use a software called Softicolors. It's a one-click installation software. I'll just show you where to find it. So scrolling down on your cPanel, you'll be looking for these services. So here's the Softicolors app installer, and here's WordPress. WordPress is not the only content management system there is in the world, but it's one of the best, and it's a leading content management system. Another one I'm familiar with is called Joomla. So here's Joomla, and another one is called Drupal. These are the ones I'm also familiar with, that I've heard of, and that I've heard people saying they're quite good. But I use WordPress because I prefer WordPress, because I know WordPress and stuff. There's also other ones, OS Commerce, OpenCarts, PrestaShop, and everything. I don't know how to use those other ones. I know how to use WordPress and stuff. So I'll show you how to install WordPress. So you'll find the Softicolors app installer and the WordPress scripts here. There's also another place where you can find it. Yeah, it's here where it says softwares. You can just click on Softicolors app installer. As you can see, there's WordPress, there's other app installers and everything. So yeah, let me just go back to my cPanel control. So yeah, but essentially, what I'm trying to get to, what I'm getting to is that the interface for other hosting accounts. So let's say you're using Bluehost, or you're using HostGator, or you're using AfriHost, and so on. The cPanel backend may differ from one company to another, from one hosting provider to another. But what is the same, or what is similar across all, is that when you're installing WordPress, you use a one-click installation. That's the first thing, and this one-click installation works through these software services that are called the Softicolors app installer. So if you're using HostGator, for example, I have a video that I actually made creating a website using HostGator as my hosting provider, and I use the cPanel backend from HostGator and so on. It's a bit different from this one, like in terms of the interface and everything. This one is more intuitive. It's much nicer. It's more colorful and everything. However, as much as it's different and everything in terms of the user interface and the graphics, what is similar is that when I installed WordPress on that on the HostGator account, I used Softicolors app installer and I found WordPress there. Even on Web Africa, I will be using the Softicolors app installer and everything. Even on my first website, I was using the Softicolors app installer and I looked for the WordPress script. So don't be scared changing your hosting provider and finding a new cPanel interface and so on. It's going to happen. Different companies use different user interfaces. Some use similar user interface, because you may find another company that has a similar user interface to this one and so on. So I just wanted to give a heads up on that so that you don't be scared and everything. So you find your Softicolors app installer under the softwares tab, or you can find it under the Softicolors app installer tab. That's like it's save alone. So let me click on WordPress. I just clicked on WordPress and we are on WordPress now. So here on WordPress, do excuse me guys, my voice is a bit scratchy and stuff. So once we're on WordPress, you just click on install, and yeah, so just an overview of what's up here and what's happening. So here they say choose a protocol. What a protocol is, as you can see here, it says HTTPS. This means that this is an encrypted page or an encrypted protocol. However, I don't recommend you use this now. What you can use, however, is the simple HTTP protocol, or you can use this HTTP protocol. And what this HTTP protocol does is that when you type your website, it's going to be like http logshinlearning.co.za, something like that. The HTTPS means it's protected. However, I don't recommend you protect your page now. You can do that later. through buying an SSL certificate, and it encrypts your page and everything, and encrypts your website. And you only encrypt your websites if you're going to be taking payments. So you don't need to incur additional costs of encrypting your website where you won't be taking any payments of goods and services online. So if you've been taking payments on your website, then I'd recommend that you encrypt your page. But essentially, you just leave this on HTTP. You leave this on HTTP or on HTTP/www dot. The HTTPS, this one that has S, which one for security, you can just leave them. So you can use the HTTP one or the HTTP with the www dot, whichever one you choose. I'll use the HTTP one. So my domain name that I'll use is the lotion.co.za domain name. And if I had another domain name with Web Africa, if I clicked down in this drop down menu here, I would see other domain names, and they basically give me an option to use this one here or use any other one. In the directory, so let's just leave this here. Okay, site name, this is your site name, so I'll name my site. This can always change. Let me say it's Lokshen Online Learning Academy. So it's a site description. It's like it's your tagline or your ethos. That's what they say in marketing. It's called an ethos. So I'll just say teaching financial intelligence through, is that a correct spelling of through? Through the wisdom of God. So this is your site name. It can always change once you've installed WordPress. This can always change also once you've installed WordPress and everything. This multi-site, no, you just leave it like this. You can always change once you've done with your WordPress website, or once you've done with your installation. The admin, so this is when it says your admin account, these are your logins. It's very important that you don't use this word here, admin, as your username when you log in your WordPress account, because once a person has your username, that means that person has like a 50% chance of logging into your WordPress backend and stuff, because they need to have your username as well as your password. So having an admin username that just says admin is basically a security threat for you in terms of your website for being hacked. You don't just use admin, just use another name or your email address or whatever, but use something that's strong and stuff, because you don't want to use something that's simple. Umuntu can just type in admin and then guess your password and so on. Or if a hacker just finds admin as your username and tries to hack your password and everything. So it's quite important to use a username strong. For me, don't even use your own name. Like, use something else, like something that's codified or whatnot, but don't use even your name. You can use your email. Maybe like this. Okay, the password. So we also have to have a password, and then the admin email. This admin at lokshenlearning.co.za most probably is created automatically, but let me just take it out. So on the admin email, you put your email address where you want to get support. So in this admin email address, this is basically your email address that controls your websites and everything. So for example, if there's a comment on your website, they send an email here. If you're updating any plugins or doing anything in your website, they send your information here and everything. So yeah, they send your information on this email address. So this is just your administrative account basically. So from here, says here limit login attempts. No, just leave it like this. Every other options you use later and stuff.
the database name and everything, though, all of these advanced options, just leave them like this so that you can do a simple installation. Now you have a choice to choose between all of these themes and stuff, but you can always change a theme later. I can choose any other theme. Let me just choose this theme. You can choose any theme from WordPress. Anything from WordPress, and you can always change this theme at a later stage. Okay, in the directory, let's leave this empty like this. Is so what we want to do, as it says here, just read here. If you want to install on your http my domain /.com or .co.za or whatever your extension is, just leave this space empty, or leave it with WP, whatever, just leave it empty though. So once all of this is done, you have now to click on this final option where it says install here. So now it's installing WordPress. This may take 3 to 4 minutes. Please do not leave this page until the progress bar reaches 100%, as you can see this note here. So I'll wait and see. Probably it's about to finish, so let's wait and see then, guys. If for any reason the sun is shining now, it's coming out. It's very early in the morning. It's 6:37 a.m. So if it happens, guys, that you're having any problems installing your WordPress website, or you're having any problems, I think it's finished. Congratulations, the software was installed successfully, so everything is fine. However, what I want to say is, if you're having any problems or you are having any stumbling blocks, don't worry, just ask me, like write in the comment section below what's and whatnot, and I'll help you out and clear anything you don't know and stuff. So let me return to overview. I don't want to tweet anything. So as you can see now, so WordPress has been successfully installed at http://logshinlearning.co.za. Yes. So my URL for logging in is logshinlearning.co.za wp-admin, like when you're logging in and stuff. So let me just click this. I hope it opens on a new tab. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. So this is my dashboard. It's logged in, as you can see. So it's saying support at logshinlearning.com and everything. So it's gonna send me another email. So so let me return to overview. I can now even view my site. Let me view my site here. logshinlearning.co.za. So this is my basic website, and it's WordPress. So it, like, even the theme, I can always change the theme, but just look, it has like its theme and everything. So let me just say customize. Just show you something so I can like change the theme or anything. So it's the active theme. I can say change theme. See, there's like so many other themes and stuff. So let me just, so this is the 2015 theme. I can say live preview, and then you see Logshin Online Learning Academy. So it's giving me a live preview of the theme. This is not as nice as the other one, so let me just leave it like this. No, I want to leave it. So, but however, you can always change like your theme and everything. You don't have to worry about changing it now. I just wanted to show that the site is actually live. So softy colors, everything is done here. I can go back to my cPanel control. So I've just
created my website and it's installed. So I guess everything is done, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and saw how you install WordPress. On the following tutorials, I'll actually show you how to create your own email via WordPress, via your Cpanel backend rather. I'll show you how to create your email. I'll also show you how to install Google Analytics, so you can take analytics on your website and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial from the government guide economist. I really do encourage you guys to ask questions if you're having a problem with and everything. But if you follow the steps I took you through on the previous video and this video here, you should have your website up and running. I hope I was of great service. And enjoy your day. From the government guy, peace.